we have...
Okay, just checking the mic, checking the mic, checking the mic. Okay, just checking the mic, checking the mic, checking the mic. Okay, so I'm back again. The world is waking up. It's 7:30. And I got myself a truck and I thought, oh, do you know what? I've made myself a cup of tea. Let's do live streams. So, we've got to move some goods now. So, I was given this truck. It's called a Rusty Cargo Truck. Oh, that's where I need to bring the bloody goods, is it? Damn it. That's where I need to drop them. So where do I need to pick them up from then? Bring resources to the... Okay, excellent work collecting concrete slabs. Next, get them together with steel beams. Take them on the boat here, load of resources and transport them to the... So do I need to get them from the base? To deliver, interact with the storage in your base and take them out. Interact with the storage. What, here? Okay, so I need to... Ah, okay. So we've got 2 steel beams, right? Oh, but they need loading. That's interesting. Good morning, Mr. Jamie Rocks. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in this morning. I hope you're well. Still trying to figure a lot of this game out, to be honest. It's very different to Snowrunner. Yeah, I don't know whereabouts are you too. So I'm in the UK, and I got up at 4 o'clock, and I started streaming at 4:30 a.m. And it's now, what is it now? 7:50, so 10 to 8. Is that really 10 to 8? Yeah. Australia, man, oh man, that's crazy. So 5 p.m. down there. So have you picked up this game, Jamie? Does it interest you, or shit? I think I'm in the way of that truck. Hold on, quick. Fuck. All right, moving. Right. So, just a second. Just picked up an hour ago. Looks to be a lot of fun from what I've seen. Yeah, it is. Do you know, it's a lot to take in though. So I'm guessing. So if you picked up an hour ago, have you been playing an hour? So you know, it took me a while to kind of like just figure. You know, the new. I did actually move the crane controls. You know, in settings, you've got crane controls here. It was set to default, but I moved it into legacy, and legacy means it's very similar to Snowrunner. So if you found the crane controls a bit difficult, check out legacy. I reckon that might be. Oh, you haven't started yet. Okay. But yeah, I just want to try and pick up a steel beam, but I can't remember for the life of me how I did it. It's annoyingly, it's very different. But I suppose in the same breath, you know, for me, I'd sort of like, I've ploughed, you know, I had Snowrunner on PlayStation 4, then it migrated across to PS5. I had it on Xbox Series S, and I had it on Nintendo Switch. So I've put easily 800, 600 hours into Snowrunner, and I love it. And coming to this, I just feel like an absolute noob, because everything is different, everything has changed, you know, and perhaps that's a good thing. But I don't know, it'd be interesting in hearing other people's opinions about it. But I think the price tag was, I think it was about £40, I think, something like that. So let's just check this out. Let's go in here. So the route, so you got like plot routes, which is weird. But there's something blocking this route. Yet it was fine. So I don't understand. We'll send them back out again. Um, so yeah, so I'm trying to get. I just want to drop off a. I've got to deliver 2 steel beams, and normally once you're in this particular area, you would get like a hotkey, so you can access the store. I just strap cargo. I thought I put like a steel beam. I'm very confused, and that's probably been my take of this game, is I'm just constantly confused. Where the fuck is my steel beam gone? Bring resources to the zone. Concrete slabs. Okay. Did I do it here? To deliver, interact with the storage in your base and then take them out. I thought that's what I did. Does it not like it because my crane is in the bloody... Oh god, and now my route's failed. Crying out loud. Right, let's toggle these anchors. Let's move this crane out the way. Crane... Okay, how do I... Okay, cool. Right. Oh, bloody hell. Now that... Fuck's sake. I can't... Alright, I'm gonna move your fucking ship. Right, is he happy now? He can move, right? Okay, I'll tell you what. What we're gonna do... So we've got a route failed. I don't know what's going on with this route. Hold on. Open. Okay, I'm going to clear. Objectives. You have to forgive me. If you get bored, please, you know, feel free to... Open. No, not that one. Side. Plot route. Start plotting. Okay, so we're going to plot this route, right? So, add point. Delete entire route. Okay. Right. Add point through here. So I have plotted this route already, and then it was running, and it was running for quite some time, and then it decided, so what's this here in the way? Has someone dropped something? Do I need to take my scout down there and have a look? I don't know, let's see if we can take the trucks round it. There we go. Ah. Okay. Rooms there. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, we will go to the crane. Ah. Oh, do you know, most of the concrete slabs, I think. Good morning, Mr. CGD. How you doing? I wanted to watch your Red Dead stream live because I always try and catch you live. But the evenings are sort of spent, you know, with my partner and stuff, you know. So loving the Red Dead stream. Very, very cool indeed. I hope you're well. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I hope you're doing all right. Crane control. What am I doing? Crane functions. Activate crane controls. Have this one. I wonder if I can grab it from the centre. That'd be no, it's just the corners, isn't it? That's annoying. Very well, thanks. Gearing up a day with the dogs. This sounds glorious. Sounds glorious. It's going to be a nice day as well. You know, super cool. It's just it's so nice to see the nicer weather, isn't it? You know, makes us all feel so much better. Right, you'll have to forgive this. This is going to be health and safety 101. Can I get that in the back of there? Bloody hell, bells. I mean, we're not doing half a bad job, to be honest. What do I want to do? I want to go down. Yeah, so I did. Do you know? I kid you not. I was just super excited for this game. I've absolutely dropped hundreds of hours into Snowrunner, hundreds, across multiple platforms, both Nintendo Switch, PS4, then it migrated across to PS5. Snowrunner's been out 5 years, and you know, I had it on the Nintendo Switch. I've bought countless seasons and absolutely loved it. But the thing is, it's 5 years old, and you know, it's not that it's bad. It's just the fact that I want something new and shiny, especially after 5 years. So you know, I couldn't really get on with expeditions. So I thought, actually, this kind of looks okay, but it's very different. It's just, I'm not making a good job of this, really. Hold on. How do I do the rope length? Okay. God almighty. Yeah, so it's, yeah, so it's just very different, you know. In a good way. And actually, the price tag of this was, I can't even get that on there. Why is that being super annoying? You know, the price tag was what, 40 quid. Now, really, a Snowrunner game would be what, 60? How do I move the winch points? Come on, man. Can we pack? I mean, yeah. So I'm still very. I feel like I shouldn't even stream it because I'm, you know, making a right pig's ear of it, really. I just want to. Okay, that might work. Let's try that. Can you just go in there? Right, almost. Go on. God, this seems unnecessarily difficult. Almost. Come on, sunshine. Okay. Yeah, that's the sound. The low price tag did concern me. It's due to lack of content for the base game. And I think, you know, you could argue that Snowrunner is basically driving up the same road back and forth delivering goods, but there's a sense of calm about that. I don't know whether, you know, laying tarmac for 5 years is going to wear a little thin. Do you know what I mean? Like, Snowrunner's lasted 5 years for a reason, because people just want to drive and watch, you know, the vehicle move through snow, mud, water. But this has many of the elements missing. You know, you've not got a manual gearbox. You've, you know, you can't even turn the engines off. You know, you can't turn the lights on manually. There's many features here that is in Snowrunner that's not here. So it's almost like this is like a, you know, a stripped back version. So, you know, as you say, what did you say? This is why I've waited to see what other people's thoughts are. Yeah, I'm guessing Game Tech will. Come on. Oh, hang on, I'll have that. That was unnecessarily difficult. Put that in the back. It's going to be interesting because obviously I'm new to YouTube, and I get nervous. Like, despite being on the radio, I get nervous doing live streams because I'm just crap. I'm like, you know, I'm not that good. You know, I'm alright if I'm sort of, you know, on my own and I'm just playing about with games and no one's watching me. If someone's watching, like, you know what I mean? Right, I'd like to grab hold of that one, please. How can we toggle cycle target? Right, let's grab that. But there's 4 people watching. Okay. What I would say, if you are going to get this game, is me personally, I would go into settings and change the crane control scheme to legacy, because the default is I don't know. For me, it wasn't working, and legacy is very similar to Snowrunner. So at least they've, you know, I think there was lots of feedback off the demo. So at least now you can go into crane mode and put it back to what somewhat, you know, similar to Snowrunner. So we, you know, you can see like obviously attach load, so X, yeah, and then obviously we've got R1 to sort of bring it up. And you'll see, like, if you buy the game and use the default crane controls, it's we've got rope length, which is triangle, and then we'll swing this round, and hopefully this will go in much better than my first attempt, because my first attempt getting in the back was bloody joke. See, don't hold your breath, I'll tell you. Easy. Like, unless I'm missing something, unless you can take the tracking there and pack it automatically, but the overall dynamic of Snowrunner works really well. Like, it works, you know, flawlessly. Go up, pack, gone. You know, I should have had this packed and gone and completed this objective ages ago. But it seems like, you know, that wise old saying, like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I don't know why they've changed everything. I don't know why they felt the need to do that in expeditions, why they change everything. Let's go up. But they seem to have, you know, I don't know why they didn't keep, you know. Oh, go on. Yeah, I don't know why they just didn't keep the same. Do you know what, I might grab that. Just cycle. Oh, that might work. Hold on. What else we got? So just those three. Come on, fella, you just need to slide over. What the fuck? It's caught the bottom of the bloody... But oh, I've caught the wrong one. Okay. Alright, we need to drop that. Do you know what? I might just take it like that. That might actually do. Yeah, fuck it. That'll do. Right. Let's... What are we doing now? We are trying to... put the crane mode, take it out of crane mode. I need to pack the crane, fold, okay, bring up the anchors, L3, okay, right, we'll just park this up somewhere out the way. So park it here. Now, before, obviously on Snowrunner, okay, I've had that handbrake on. So normally you push up, when you push up on the D-pad to switch vehicles. No, none of that. So what you now need to do is go to top left of your touchpad. What's this, CGD? Got to drive now, so gonna keep you on but listening rather than, oh bless your heart, that's extremely kind. It's yeah, I need to catch more of your live streams, but it's great to have you in, CGD. Hugely respected to you, and you know, waffling now. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So normally you hit up on the D-pad and you would change vehicles, but no, now you've got the top left of the touchpad, and then you have to sort of choose your vehicle that you want to go to. So we want the cargo truck, so enter, and right, so now we are off to drop this off. Okay, so handbrake off. Now you haven't got your manual gears like you used to have, so we've got all these little toggles at the bottom. So you have basically, you've got square for all-wheel drive. Take the handbrake off, right. Okay, and then we've got diff lock or triangle. So you just take them off. Oh, for God's sake, hold on. Fuck. So, because you plot these routes, you've got these AI drivers, and you can't get in the way of them. Is he gonna have I took him off course? Okay, he's gone in there. So you've got to be ever so careful with these AI drivers that are coming out, because and it's part of the story, you sort of have to plot these routes. But God forbid if you get in the way of them, because they will just ram you. So they won't stop, they'll just keep going, and they'll, so that needs a bit of work. Okay, so where are we going? We are, I was talking about the diff lock and stuff. So gone are your manual gears, and now you just have to push square for all-wheel drive, diff lock, and you do have a low gear, which you just push X, and that will drop it into low gear. So it's a very simplified version. But I'm trying to be balanced about the game. I don't want to be negative. I'm not here to hate. But I have questioned why they've sort of taken a beloved game that, has been, has probably brought them in, loads of money. It's got a strong community, and maybe they're working on the next Snowrunner. It's been 5 years. People are screaming out for it. Whether that's a new engine or new graphics model or whatever. But we've had these sort of spin-offs, and I just couldn't. I didn't buy exhibitions. I played it on Game Pass, and I don't know, I couldn't resonate with it. Again, I think it was a control thing. The controls are all different, and had it been a breeze to move across, I might have probably, I might have, pursued it, and because it would have been very familiar. So it just would have been like, doing a scouting task, but and I understand they need to bring in new things and push new boundaries, but and now we've got this. So are we going to have to wait 6 years for the next Snowrunner? Because I bought the recent season and I covered it on the channel, but I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm really going to be interested in what other people's thoughts are. Let's get inside the cab so we can have a look. Inside of the cab, they always look, to be fair, they've always looked quite good inside the cab. I tell you what I do love. Just put the handbrake on. You can pop your head out the window. I bloody love that. I don't even know if that was in Snowrunner. So there is, like, things that I do think they do well. Just look at, oh god, handbrake. I really tried to enjoy expeditions, but just didn't gel with me. Was fun, but not so exactly. I've been watching. I watched some of your Snowrunner videos. They are just, if you want to do a chill stream, like Snowrunner is the one. Like, but I don't know. But I want to be balanced. I want to be fair, and I want to give this a good go. We're long overdue again, so this makes perfect sense to dive into. So this is the drop-off point, but I've got no. What do I do? Push X? No, that just drops it in low gear. Oh, don't tell me I need to strap cargo. Oh, that's interesting. So don't tell me that I've got to bring a crane down just to pop it in the circle. That can never be right, can it? This is why I've got to watch other people stream this game, because I don't know if it's me. And at the top of this, like, this is someone who has put 600 hours in Snowrunner. and here I am struggling. Do I have to bring the crane down? Surely not. I literally don't know how to drop it into that zone. Okay. That's definitely the drop-off zone. So why wouldn't you give me a hotkey to drop it? So I'm going to have to bring the crane down. If anybody's in the chat and knows what I'm supposed to do here, have I got to bring the crane down? Do you need, hold on a second, Jamie? Do you need to have 3 at once? Because it says 3. Maybe. I could drive back and get another one, can I? Let's do that. Yep. Alright. That sounds, when it reversing, sounds weird. Like, it sounds like it's over-revving. When you're in, like, so that, if you listen, right, handbrake. Right, so reversing. That sound. I don't know. I mean, Saber, you know, they make a cracking game, but I do question some of the decisions, you know, that they've made. I think it was this way. So here's another. So basically, do you remember the waypoints? You could set waypoints, right? So we're going to go back and get some more slabs. So we've got to get back to the crane. So we'll go to the map, right? Map looks pretty good, actually, got to say. So I think the crane is up here. In fact, I'm certain. So you put waypoints in. So place marker. We'll put a flag. You get to choose the colour flag, which is, you know, kind of irrelevant, really. But we'll put a green one down. And then we'll put one here. And that'll probably do, because we'll put one here as well. Right. Okay, so we've got our flags. Oh, for God's sake, see, that's what I mean. So there's an AI truck. We were in the menu, and I'm in the way of this AI truck. So let me just back up a minute so I can get out its bloody way. So if ever you're going to go into the menu, you better sort of pull off to the side, because you plot all these routes, and then they end up driving into you. Anyway, let's talk about these waypoints. So you've got these waypoints. Now, obviously in Snowrunner, once you go past them, they disappear. Is the next one up here? I don't know where the next one's to. For God's sake. Hold on. Is that there? Yeah. So on Snowrunner, they would disappear, but they don't. So the waypoints stay in place. So you have to manually go back into the game. So there should be another one up here. So we'll just drive steady. But yeah, you know, inside, look at that. Looks alright, doesn't it? So I've got another waypoint coming up here. Of course, no damage in the game, so you haven't really got to worry. Like, normally, if you see something a bit, you know, like those slabs, if they were sticking up maybe, I don't know, 6 inches, you would have to sort of approach it a little bit gingerly, otherwise you'd hurt the suspension. You don't have to worry about that in this game. So those waypoints, here's an AI truck coming, look. So it's going to pull off to one side, because it'll get all stroppy otherwise. Okay, cool. So So I sort of haven't been setting waypoints for the simple fact that I have to go back into the, so we'll just pull up here because we're going to pull off the road if you want to do anything. Jamie, yeah, so there is another concrete slab. I'll throw it in the back. So what we're gonna do, so you can see all these waypoints, and despite us passing through, we now have to go back into the map and remove them manually. Maybe some people might like that, you know, especially if you're plotting a route, but for me it's just one more job, you know. Okay, so we're going to try and pick up this, so I got to bring the crane over. So, whereas before me personally, I would turn off the truck, because you would be using fuel, wouldn't you? You'd be using fuel. So you'd normally go up on the D-pad down to switch off engine, and it would turn off. With this, you just have to leave it. You just go back into your sort of map, and then go back down to vehicle. So we want the crane, enter the crane, and then start the crane up. So, gotta be honest, I'm not very good at these pivot trucks. So let's go and get. So Jamie thinks that. I mean, to be fair, even if we have to take the crane down there, but we'll put another, because we do need 3 concrete slabs, right? So we've got a crane control now. I have moved it to Legacy because Legacy crane seems to be more in tune with the Snowrunner crane, which to me is easier to use. So what we're going to do is crane control. We're going to put the anchors down, just so I don't topple it over. Then we're going to activate crane controls. You've got to push down on the D-pad. Okay, and then we get what would commonly be known as your Snowrunner crane. So R1 to bring the crane up, L1 to bring the crane down, and so on. So we're going to move round. So this will be very familiar if you're you know, if you played Snowrunner. Okay, so we're going to go down. Right, make sure I pick up the right one. Cycle. No. Probably that one there, isn't it? Right. I don't know if I've got enough reach on my boom, but we'll just see how it goes. So let's... I bet there's not enough reach on that crane. I bloody hate how you have to do all this manual loading, although it's going in alright. Go on, fella, you can do it. Up. Actually, I might drop that one. We'll grab that one. Is it gonna... okay, let's have that one. Bring back manual packing. Oh my god. Oh, do you know, that might do. That looks an absolute mess. But I haven't got a long enough reach on my boom. I cancel that. That is going to do. Right, okay, so we will pack the crane. So we will go, oh, so what do we do? I can't remember. I'll go back into crane controls. Not activate. Fold. Right. I'm sure this will become second nature soon enough, but why do they have to change it? So I'm going to leave the crane there so it's not in the way of any AI trucks. So we should be fine. So of course you can't just hotkey over to the other vehicle. So here comes an AI truck here. And interestingly, they don't leave any... I watched one of them go through the water. And they don't leave any splash. They don't actually cause any wave over the water. They just float over the water. Which is brilliant. You know, I don't know. I don't mean to tear things apart, but, you know, when when you've enjoyed watching Snowrunner go through, you know, tear up mud, snow, water, you know, you come to expect it from this game. So when they introduce AI trucks and those trucks don't do the same, it's glaringly obvious, you know. So we can't hotkey across to the truck, so we need to go back into the map and then grab the cargo truck. Right, let's try and strap that load then, because otherwise... Okay, so they're quite gaudy yellow straps, aren't they? Anyway, it is what it is, I suppose. So I'm not going to put these markers down. We've got to drop them at the phosphate plant, so we sort of need to go behind us really and follow it round. So let's watch out for those AI trucks, of course. Oh, I wish those straps were, I don't know, a bit dirty or like they look very yellow. Like I'd like them to be brown or, you know, just look like they've been used. You know, they look like they're fresh off the shelf. Anyway, follow it round. I'll jump in first person just so, let's see. I mean, it's always looked good in first person, to be fair. But there is a distinct, you know, I can go flat out with no... Well, let's go easy. We have got a load on. So yeah, that no damage decision is a little boggling as well. So to flick it to low gear, of course we've got no manual gears. All we do is push X and it goes low gear on. And then push X again, low gear off. And the same again, hotkeys. Got square for all-wheel drive and triangle for diff lock. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching YouTube today to see other people's opinions and sort of see how they get on with it. Certainly this auto pack thing and this drop zone, you know. Unless it's me being super thick or something. But I'm enjoying it because it's I just wanted something new, you know. So here we are in the zone, Jamie. Jamie suggested that we need to drop off 3, so we have got a tick now. Bring 3 slabs. That's weird. So it's given me a tick. Let's try pushing L1, unstrap cargo. We've still got the tick. Do I drive out? Okay, so it's gone. So the tick's not there. So we go back into the zone. We get a tick because it says 3. How can I drop it off then? There's nothing obvious. We got strapped. I swear, I'm gonna have to bring the crane down. Okay, so I can't turn the engine off because you can't turn the engines off, so you have to go back into the map, bring the crane and try and remember the way down. Christ, if you have to bring the crane everywhere that you want to do something, you know? So, because you've got no damage, you can go... You feel like I'm driving this crane. It doesn't feel like it's... Like... It doesn't feel like it's a part of the world. It just feels like, because it's going at speed, because you don't need to take care, you're just, you know, rallying a crane around. Let me just check my route. Whoops. Which way is it? Okay, so we can go, let's go right. Yeah, some of the decisions that they've done here does make me boggle slightly. Yeah, through here. That's right. And then I can't be bothered to put those waypoints on and then have to go back into the map and then delete them off. You know? Okay, so we're here. How bloody bizarre this is. Oh, of course we haven't got much room on the boom, so we'll probably put it there. And so, hi Cooper. Katie, you need to deliver both items, slabs and steel beams at the same time. Hope you're enjoying it so far. I've only got one truck though. I've only got one cargo truck. So you like, so am I not able to drop these slabs? I mean, what do I have to do? And they looked at another vid and they grabbed the crane. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, bless your heart, Jamie. You are an absolute diamond. So I have got... What a bloody hell. Right, okay. So we need to... Nope, that's wrong. Anchors. I don't know if we need them. Crane control. Hold down on the D-pad. And then we've got our crane. Right, I'll grab one of these. Grab one of these. That'll do. Pick it up. Oh shit, have I picked up the truck? Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's try that one. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, so drag that off the lorry. And let's just drop it on the floor. Okay, it's still saying 3 with a tick, so I guess you can offload the slabs, then go back. If you deliver both at the same time, it auto completes. Oh, so you're telling me, so if I put... So, had I packed it with 3 slabs that were sat nicely... excuse me, and then 2 steel beams on top, I could have drove in and it would have completed. That's probably what you mean, isn't it? So thanks, Cooper, I really appreciate that. You're a star. Okay, let's just toggle these. And, well, because I'm here, I'm just going to throw these on the floor. Christ, I feel like I'm ruining that truck. Okay, there's 2. Another tip is to have the slabs nearer the middle. Might not register delivery if near the edge. Okay, okay. I've still got the 3 on there, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting day. You know, hearing what people think about it. And I'm gonna have to, you know, learn some more. I don't like the way I'm dragging that across the back of that truck. I bet this goes outside the circle. Oh no, we're alright. So that's 3, right? So I can now pack the crane. Toggle anchors. We're gonna need that crane, don't we? So I'll just pop it here a minute. Ah, you're kidding. See, this is how rubbish I am. So, Cupra, regarding lift points on slabs, saw someone use all 4 corner lift points, so easier to lift, rotate and place. Right, okay, I need to figure, because I know you can cycle it, and it sort of cycles through, but that would make far more sense to use a 4-point anchor point, you know. So, good call. I think it's going to be quite a learning curve for me. You know, and I'm someone who has put like loads of hours into Snowrunner. Like I'm not a total rookie. You know, I guess it's just learning the game, isn't it? So we're gonna have to go back and find some steel beams then. Right. Off we fuck. If I remember rightly, it's up here, round here, through here. Yeah, so still got that tick of the concrete slab, so maybe you're right, maybe, you know, if I'd loaded it nicely, I could have put the steel beams on top of the concrete. Is it left here? No, take a right, then a left. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to hear what people think about, you know, about the game in general. You know, whether we're talking about damage. You know, enjoy the game. Thanks, Jamie. You too. Oh, there's an AI truck coming. Careful. I'll catch up later. Yeah. Well, I'm about all day. I planned today to do nothing but Roadcraft. But I don't think I'll stream all day because I want to sort of check out other people's videos and, you know, but I'm hoping to put up a video later of my thoughts. But we'll see. Is this the way? No, there's the way. Right, okay. What did you say about the waypoints earlier? Okay, so when you let me get off the road because there'll be an AI truck coming down. Okay, so when you go into the map and you put waypoints down, like place marker, I presume that's waypoints, you sort of get like this here. You put a star down if you want, I suppose. Then you get to choose its colour, purple, or whatever. So if you put a flag down, green, to sort of plot, you know, as your vehicle passes through these waypoints on Snowrunner, it would disappear. The waypoints would disappear, and I would use them. To be fair, like, you know, not all the time, but sort of at junctions and things. So I didn't have to keep flicking to the map. I know some people don't like waypoints, and that's completely fair. But on this game, it appears that they stay there permanently. And and so then you have to go back into the map to delete them manually. Yeah, that's what I was saying about the waypoints. Right, so I've got to try and find some steel beams. I still think it's going to be a game that you'll chill out to. So there's a slab. Is an AI truck. Quick get out his way. Oh, wonder if there's one in there. Resource storage. Hold on. Oh, so I've got some steel beams in stock. So I can, what, put... Exit. Okay, so we've got two here. So, I guess Jamie's, so are you telling me that I can't go into resource storage and put it in the back of my truck? It has to go on the floor, and then as such I need to go down and get the crane again, bring the crane back, load these beams into the truck, and then drive the truck down to the waypoint, and then take my crane back down to the waypoint, and then unload the two steel beams again. Bloody hell, that's going to get old quickly, isn't it? I mean, I get that's real. So, yeah, I can't pack those, is what we're saying. So I now have to go back to the crane. Enter. I do hate this pivot truck. What a palaver. Right, off we go then. No, I think I'll know this route in a minute. So round here. Oh, careful, that AI truck. Okay, so it was down here and to right, I think. So I mean, this crane, it looks to be going far too fast. It sort of breaks the realism slightly, doesn't it? Could you have loaded slabs and beams at resource yard with crane? No need to crane to offload, as you've done it. Oh, okay, so you're saying, so you manually load it at the resource centre, and then when you go to the objective, because you've got them all there, it would clear the objective automatically, because you then have all of the items in the back of the truck. Yeah, looks like I've done it the hard way. Yeah, good point, Cooper. Yeah, correct. Yeah, I'll be aware of that next time I do something like this. Because I definitely have done this the hard way. Right, opening's got enough boom on it. Probably hasn't, is it? Will that be alright there, see? Okay, let's try that. Crane control down on D-pad. And now we've got the Snowrunner crane, like, for all intents and purposes, you know? R1. Okay, oh, so that did have a centre. Let's have that one. Right. At least that's flat. Let's go up. Okay, cool. There's one. Thank goodness for that. Review the crane setup. It looks frustrating. Not lifting objects more. Oh, you mean that you feel that Sabre should review it, or um, I found like the default crane to be more difficult. But it's like 3 options, I think, in the settings. Yeah, definitely. The beams look way easier. Um, let's go down. I want to toggle target. Alright, I'll have to be there for a minute. Right, let's just drop it there. Right. There we go. Yeah, it's much easier. But I find this crane set up a bit easier to operate. Okay, let's throw it in the back. Bollocks. Brilliant, that'll do. Okay, so crane. Okay, and then fold crane. That'll do, won't it? Will it go around? Yeah. Okay, let's pop the crane there. Ain't gonna do any harm there. Okay. And again, you know, normally you'd hit up on the D-pad, wouldn't you, to change vehicles, but you've got to go back into the map. Like I said, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And cargo truck. Right, okay, cool. So off we go again then. Handbrake off. Let's pack it just for giggles, although I don't think it really needs packing. So, fingers crossed, Cupra. Was it down through here? Yeah, past that pipe. So I don't need to worry about damage. Which almost makes me a bit reckless. Do you know what I mean? Perhaps it's where it's where he's going, isn't it? Yeah. Right, where's he going? Where's he going? Okay, we'll let him do his thing. Okay, so down here, so this should be tickety-boo now. Hopefully just drive in, maybe. Perfect. Bloody hell. Oh, look at that. That's cool.
The storm's coming in fast, so we need to get that flood wall up. Actually, you need that more than I do. I'm safe back at HQ, but the folks in that town aren't. So, good luck.
Okay. That's cool. I've got a route failed. Let's have a look at that. So we've got yeah, I'm still very much learning all this. Okay, vehicle failed the route. So what does that mean then? Oh, it says vehicle is stuck. Vehicle is stuck. Okay. So Do I clear the route? Where's my scout? Okay, so I don't know where that failed routes to. Oh, you just have to start plotting again? Okay. So where's this? This needs to go to... Yeah, it's a vehicle there, isn't there? Okay, let's go and check out that vehicle. I am going to put a marker there. Let's put a red flag. And we'll go and see if we can check out that stuck vehicle and see what's going on with it. If I can find the way out. Oh, there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing a few videos, so I'll sort of chill out, do myself a little bit of breakfast in a minute. And watch other people's thoughts, and obviously pick up some tips as well, because obviously I need them. Yeah, sometimes when it goes through the water, I don't know if you know, when you play it, you have a look, but when you go through the water, it seems like when you come out of the water, there seems to be loads of water coming off the tyres for a prolonged period. So it's almost like they're still dripping wet, even though you've gone what you would consider far enough for it to be not wet. I don't know, I'm not making a lot of sense, but it makes sense in my head. So here we've got the water. See, this is the problem. With Snowrunner, you felt like you were, you know, like, okay. So, Snowrunner, right? If I was sat here, what would happen is that the truck, or pickup, or scout would start to sink. And you'd watch it. And that's how immersive that world was. Like, your scout or whatever would start to sink in that mud, and then you get bogged down and you have to go in like low gear to sort of get out again. But it sort of, I don't know, it doesn't, I mean, I just feel like I don't know, it doesn't feel as gritty, you know. And like I said, I'm not here to sort of hate on it. I just love realism, and I don't think that this ticks that box, you know? So apparently there's a stuck vehicle down here, but there's clearly not. Yeah, it's a little bit muddy there. Ah, do you think it's because it's muddy? Is that the problem? It's okay. But it's definitely not a stuck vehicle there, though. So we'll pull off on the side. Put the handbrake on. And we'll go and find that failed route. We will take that off, that marker. And we will go to So it still says vehicle stuck. Vehicle is stuck. But we're gonna clear the route, and then we'll pop a new route in. So through here was fine. I don't know if I'm a fan of this, to be honest. These routes, you know. Okay, so it's got a bit boggy through here, so I think I'm gonna set the vehicles to go up on the verge, just so they can maybe miss out that mud. Here, 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 and here. Okay, dispatch vehicles. Okay. So they'll come out, and you can sort of watch it in live time. Oh, it says all rewards received. So does that mean it's done? Where did they get... Oh, should we just leave it? Because it's got to... Where did they get stuck? That'll be fine. Okay, so what other infrastructure have we got then? So, warehouse to forward base. Yeah, maybe it's forcing you to try a different route. See if it gets stuck again. Yeah, I mean, you could argue, well, you know, go out and lay some tarmac down, but I haven't got to that part of the story yet. So, you know, I guess it's just teaching you to navigate around with the plots, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a day playing it, and you know, it's gonna be interesting, I think. Okay, so what are we doing now then? Oh yeah, there was another plot route. Okay, so this wants to go to the warehouse, to the forward base. Okay. So we will start plotting. Oh, why does it want to go there? Okay. Actually, isn't this the same route that I took? Vehicle failed the route. Oh, this is driving me crazy. I don't like this bit. I'm gonna be honest. I'd sooner just drive the vehicle myself. Okay, we'll go left. Yeah, I don't know. So that's sort of like... Let's go up on this verge here. There's a pickup truck. Christ, it's a long route, isn't it? Oh, that looks a bit muddy there, doesn't it? Let's delete that. Go up this side. Yeah, it almost becomes like a management game. We're almost here. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Hold on. Here. Right, so that's dispatched. Oh, I see. The other route was from here, look. So that goes this way. Around and in. And the other one goes to the base. We've got 3 routes going on. Of the infrastructure. So what's wrong with this route then? Oh, is it finished? Maybe. I just don't know. Okay, objectives. Build a flood wall. So we've got deliver object. Guys, I think I'm going to leave it there, and the reason being is because I'm going to go and have some breakfast. And yeah, it looks interesting, and definitely going to be checking out other people's streams of what they think. And but I'm grateful. This is my second stream on this game today. But I'm grateful for all the support. So a big shout out to Jamie Rocks, of course, CGD, Lee himself, Cupra as well for all the advice, and I'm very grateful for you guys stopping in. I look forward to catching other people's streams through the day and just learning more about this game. But I'm not hating on it. I'm enjoying it. I want to enjoy it, you know. But at this moment in time, it seems like I've got a lot to learn. So, have an amazing day. Take good care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.